Okay, Gerald Celente, we have him on the line from trendsresearch.com. Good morning, Gerald.
Mitch. Good morning, Mitch.
Hi, we've got you now, and I'm sorry about the problems earlier. Hey, your take, I don't know if you saw the Republican convention last night. I've been watching the campaign, certainly on both sides, as we head toward the elections of 2012. Your general thoughts on the Republican messages coming out of Tampa?
Predictable. First of all, everybody listening, and those that haven't heard me before, I'm a political atheist, and I support neither party, and I think the whole thing is a criminal operation, just to make it clear.
Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, the disclaimer.
I love the terminology. They call it campaign contributions. I call them bribes and payoffs. But anyway,
okay.
This has to be, just to give you a little background, I began my career, I used to run political campaigns in Westchester County in New York, and I was the assistant to the Secretary of the New York State Senate, and I also designed and taught American politics and campaign technology at St. John's University. So I have a background in this field. In my, and that was I began in 1971. In all of these years, I've never experienced a nation that is so turned off about a presidential election than campaign 2012. There is no steam in this election. Everything is predictable. It's to me as I see it.
Could it be the saturation point? It's on every minute, and people are just.
Well, it's the characters. It's the presidential reality show, and it's a bad cast of contestants. That's all this is. I mean, I'm not making that up. You listen to the Republican National Committee chairman who's running the thing, and we're going to put on a great show. I'm not making that word up.
Well, that's what it is.
It's a show. It's a show.
Well, we also have a country that half the people didn't know who Paul Ryan is when he was picked, and most people didn't watch those debates on MSNBC and Fox News Channel in the spring, Gerald, so they probably haven't even seen Mitt Romney speak for more than 10 seconds.
Again, it's when you're looking at the polling data and you observe what this campaign is all about, it's down to a couple of swing states. The people who are going to vote for either their candidate, their minds are made up, and it's just a few voters in a few states. Romney has to win, for example. If he loses Florida and Ohio, the game is over, according to what we're looking at now. And none of the candidates are electrifying the people. And on the Obama end, you're watching his support among young people really going way down.
Because they're living with their parents and they're unemployed.
They're living with their parents, they're unemployed, and they're angry at him for his stance on the whole marijuana issue. Because, no, I'm serious. We do research in this. They're really angry. They feel betrayed. And they're also angry about his policies because these younger people are into looking at geopolitical. They have that zeal about war, and when you get older, you kind of just brush away. So they feel betrayed by him on another number of levels, and the ones that were going out really banging doors for him are not going to be going out. This is going to be, we believe, one of the lowest voter turnout elections in the modern history.
Are you predicting a winner yet?
Oh, yeah, we did back in October of 2011.
Was that Obama?
Yes.
Okay.
We said if the Republican front-runners, who at the time were Romney, Bachmann, and Perry, if it's any of those three, it's Obama in 2012.
And why? What puts Obama over the top against Romney?
Oh, it was very simple. And again, you get our Trends Journal, and we've been writing about this 18 months ago when the campaign began. We said that what Obama's going to do is very simply play the born-again populist card. At a time, as you mentioned, so many kids living at home, the economy's not great for a lot of people, and they're going to paint Romney in the easy picture that he could be painted in as the vulture capitalist. It was as simple as that. And we said the real winner will be decided upon who could perform best on the presidential reality show. And Obama's a better performer.
Okay, but we also have a lot of people unemployed. The recovery is slow. Growth is weak. It's anemic. More people go on disability in July than became employed. So you can survive that because you're a better personality?
Yeah, it's a show. It's TV. Obama is on the campaign trail continually. When does this guy ever work?
Oh, jeez. I mean,
when does he ever work? Every damn day he's out there, sleeves rolled up and talking. I think he's made something like 22 college campus visits already during this campaign. Romney doesn't have any. Look, I've been watching this thing from the beginning. I'm one of those guys that suffered through all of those Republican debates from the beginning. And all Romney ever did throughout those debates is attack Obama. He has no plan. They have no plans. Oh, by the way, there's a piece in today's New York Times. It shows you all the words that were used by the speakers so far at the Republican convention. Do you know one word, two words that are never mentioned in any of this?
Mitt Romney?
Military spending.
Oh, okay. Because they did mention Mitt Romney, but not a lot last night.
Yeah.
No, they haven't talked about that, have they?
None of them are talking about
about
neither the Republicans nor the Democrats.
What about Chris Christie? He's in your part of the world.
Yeah, again, he may look good from where you are. Around this part of the town, they skew this guy. I mean, as we would say in Italian, this guy passes for a caffone,
Why?
Oh, the way he shoots his mouth off, how arrogant he is, and how duplicit he is. Here's a guy that talks about conservative spending and being careful and this and that. You should see all the dirty deals that run through this guy's government. Hey, you want to open up a shop over there in Jersey, and you're a big company? I got it for you, Mitch. I have tax breaks, loan guarantees.
Well, they all do that.
In the terms of hundreds of millions. And they're talking about, we got to cut back. You don't cut back for your buddies. How about all these scandals going on with the prison system, with the healthcare system out of New Jersey?
I think he's leading in the polls, isn't he?
Yeah, but again, look at the whole crew. These are politicians.
I understand. So what? So it sounds like Okay, so you're picking Obama to win. So if Obama wins, what happens then in the next 4 years?
I have to tell you, I'm not voting. By the way, I refuse to be. I will not associate, go out with, or do business with lesser of two evils. I'll be damned if I'd vote for one to run my life.
You can write in somebody.
Nah, you can't. What are you going to get from it? You're still supporting the system.
Oh,
so
okay.
to me, I'm not going to participate in it. It's a corrupt, and I'm only voting locally.
Okay, so what does it mean? What does it mean?
I wanted to preface that by saying, as much as I dislike both of them, I fear a sense about Obama that is actually much worse than Romney, in the sense that Obama could pull the lie off better. And he's lied his way through office so far. He's backtracked on virtually every promise he made, whether it was closing down Guantanamo on one end, and whether or not you agree with this, but what he said. I'm just talking about why their deeds you shall know them, or I'm going to end those Bush tax cuts, and I'm going to, on and on.
So what happens to the economy if he wins?
Well, the economy, regardless of who gets elected, they're not talking about the fundamental issue that could change it, and that is the $1.2 trillion in military and defense-related spending. None of them are cutting.
Well, actually, they want to cut it by $500 billion if they don't have the budget deal.
Over how many years?
Well, if they don't have the deal by New Year's Eve, it's over 10 years. Yeah.
Over 10 years, it's chump change. We're talking $50 billion a year. Out of 1.5 trillion.
Well,
so what I'm saying, Mitch, is that I fear Obama worse because I believe they're going to get us into a world war, and that's my greatest fear. This guy started a war with Libya, bam, just like that. Hey, we're going into Libya, humanitarian mission.
Okay, that's your greatest fear
of Obama.
All right, and Trends Journal. Go to the Trends Journal, trendsresearch.com. Gerald Celente, always exciting. Keep the faith, okay, sir?
Well, I have the faith, but not in lesser of two evils or more of two evils.
All right. Well, maybe write yourself in. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Gerald Celente.